This is what I was trying to explain. If you'll just get back on the table, I can fix this.
Tim Roth's Abomination isn't the only Incredible Hulk character making a long overdue return to the MCU. At D23, we learned Tim Blake Nelson will reprise the role of Samuel Stearns as the leader in the upcoming Captain America New World Order. While it's great to see Marvel finally following up on that particular loose end, it is a little surprising the leader is being positioned as a Captain America villain rather than headlining a new Hulk movie. But, as it turns out, that's the whole point. The leader is the last sort of enemy Sam Wilson is expecting to tussle with, and that's exactly what makes him so dangerous. Let's quickly break down the leader's background and why he may actually make sense as the next big Captain America villain.
It's Mr. Blue, isn't it?
Mr. Green?
The leader definitely qualifies as Hulk's main arch-nemesis. Whereas most Hulk villains try to prove themselves stronger than the Jade Giant, Samuel Stearns is very much the polar opposite of Bruce Banner. His exposure to gamma radiation boosted his intelligence exponentially. He's as smart as the Hulk is strong, making him easily amongst the most dangerous villains in the entire Marvel Universe. 2008's The Incredible Hulk set up the leader as a future MCU villain. Tim Blake Nelson plays a pre-transformation Samuel Stearns in the film. This version of Stearns is actually Banner's ally, a cellular biologist helping the fugitive Banner seek a cure for his condition. But Stearns doesn't entirely share Banner's desire to eliminate the Hulk. He synthesizes Banner's blood, believing it holds the key to eliminating disease and unlocking humanity's full potential. Stearns is eventually strong-armed into helping complete Emil Blonsky's transformation into the Abomination. The film ends with Stearns trapped in storytelling limbo. After a cut on his forehead is exposed to Banner's irradiated blood, Stearns' head begins to swell and change. The Incredible Hulk was no doubt laying the groundwork for a sequel with a tease of Stearns transforming into the leader. However, Marvel Studios has shied away from another solo Hulk film, in large part because Universal Pictures holds part of the film rights. That's why Hulk's story has instead played out in the Avengers movies and Thor Ragnarok, and likely why Nelson has yet to reprise his role as the leader. Marvel is rumored to regain full control of the Hulk rights as soon as 2023, and they even seem to be teasing what's next for the character via a subplot in She-Hulk Attorney at Law. Episode 2 shows Banner leaving Earth aboard a Sakaran ship, apparently returning to that world to settle some unfinished business from his Gladiator days. Thor Ragnarok already adapted some elements of the Planet Hulk storyline from the comics, but the MCU may be tackling a full-fledged Planet Hulk movie or series in the near future. As for the leader, there's some evidence that he could appear in She-Hulk before going on to serve as the main villain of Captain America New World Order. Episode 3 introduces the Wrecking Crew, 4 construction workers wielding stolen Asgardian tools. Those villains try, very unsuccessfully, to steal a sample of Jen Walters' blood for their mysterious benefactor. Given his interest in gamma science in general and Hulk's blood in particular, the leader is the obvious candidate to be the villain pulling the Wrecking Crew's strings, and if that is the case, expect this series to forge a direct link to the next Captain America movie.
Did you guys rob an Asgardian construction worker?
Yeah.
So, why is the leader appearing in a Captain America sequel of all things? As we've already established, now isn't really an ideal time to explore the iconic Hulk-leader rivalry in the MCU. Bruce Banner is off-world for the foreseeable future, and as far as we know, the leader has no particular reason to hold a grudge against Banner anyway. Assuming he resents being transformed into a super genius with an oversized head in the first place, he has more reason to hate Ross and Blonsky. That may actually play into the leader's role in New World Order. Maybe being betrayed by one of the US military's most decorated military officers has Stearns in the mood for revenge. Ross himself probably won't appear in the film, given that actor William Hurt recently passed away, but the leader could be looking to destroy Ross's reputation and discredit America on the world stage, and that means he may also have his sights set squarely on the new Captain America. Whatever his motivations, director Julius Ona makes it clear the leader is so dangerous precisely because he's not a villain Sam Wilson will see coming.
Actions have consequences, and that's what's so great about what the MCU has been able to build, that these aren't just one-off individual stories, but in this universe, in this world, things that people do come back in ways that are surprising and unexpected, and Tim Blake Nelson coming back as a leader is such an exciting thing to explore because his story now is going to challenge Sam Wilson, our new Captain America, in a way that he never expected. So it's really, really thrilling, and I think a lot of things that got set up and established years ago will allow the MCU to actually go in new directions that audiences are going to really, really be excited about.
Ona also revealed that the crisis will be the first major test of Sam's leadership abilities. He'll have to rally the Avengers, or whatever passes for the Avengers these days, against a very different sort of threat.
We saw what it means for somebody like him to take the shield, but it is also a very different MCU. It's a post-blip MCU. It's a post-Thanos MCU. So the world has changed a lot too, and the role of a hero has changed. What does that mean? The decisions he's going to have to make and the situations he's going to be confronted with are radically different from what Steve Rogers had to deal with. And as a result of that, because he's a leader now of this team, he's got to make decisions that are going to have massive implications. So the world has changed around him, and it's a changed man. And I think that leads to some really exciting storytelling.
Sam Wilson has tussled with some of the strongest villains in the MCU and lived to tell the tale, but he's never faced someone as intelligent as the leader. Is he up to the challenge? We'd like to say yes, but it's telling that Captain America 4 sets the stage not for the next Avengers movie, but for the Thunderbolts movie. The leader may have a hand in destroying the symbol that is Captain America and ushering in a new, darker era for the MCU. What role do you think the leader will play in Captain America New World Order? Let us know your theories in the comments below. And for all your MCU needs, make sure you like and subscribe to IGN wherever you like to watch.